I've kind of woken up and chosen chaos today. I don't know. I'm gonna go through all the new pouches that I have. I have some updates to share. Happy Saturday. This is a very impromptu vlog. Oh my gosh, of course my boyfriend's calling me. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. I don't really know what this vlog is going to entail. I do have like some really random miscellaneous stuff to do today, but the main goal for today is I need to go through my Stoney Clover items because tomorrow we are driving out to a store to get stuff customized, so I have to like go through my patches and figure out what I want to do. So I gotta watch this bedding, so once I get this stripped and kind of situated, we will go through all the items together. We are back in this very narrow space between my bed and the wall. I have to try and rearrange some of this so I can pull the bin out. We gotta get to this bin right here. So we gotta move stuff. I need to find a place on the wall to hang this. Pulled out the bin. I want like a full Stoney Clover Lane collection video. I do have one. I'll try and like somehow have it linked to this one. A few years ago, I don't even know if they have these letters anymore, but I bought these like blue pearl letters that have my name because I thought they would fit on a flat pouch and my name was too long, so I had to shorten it. So I used the LYND and then I just repurchased the LYND to have my full name. So we're gonna put my full name on this duffel. So that's the first thing that we're taking. I think it was last year, or maybe it was 2 years ago, I don't know. I bought this small pouch and it is pink. So I know what you're thinking, like, wow, you own something pink, but it also has a lot of colors on it. And I wanna make a little Disneyland Parks mini collection. So I do have this mini backpack. This is also new. And I did already get this one customized with a little Mickey varsity pouch. And I really like this one, but sometimes I don't want to take the white. Now I'm not planning on customizing this at all. I also have like never used this even though I took the tags off, but the inside is like this lilac color. Well, it's a little bit darker than lilac. This pouch is lilac and then the inside is a little bit darker. So my plan is to get another mini backpack like that one. And on the mini backpack, put this like varsity crest Disneyland patch. And then on the pocket, which I know that they won't do for me there because it was from the Target, but I'm gonna put this pink L to tie in the pink with the small. And so this one's gonna be like a more colorful, whimsical one. I'm gonna have to figure out how to sew this on. Don't have the backpack with me yet though, and I don't know if I'm gonna buy it yet because they are a little more expensive and I think I'd rather get some of the pouches done first and then like the backpack will be an easy like customization too. So I think we're gonna hold on that. I have this mini, which I think I also bought from a sale or sample sale. I don't really know. Clearly it still has the tags on. But with this one, I was thinking of doing the Disneyland logo. This morning, they just announced that they dropped a new type of pouch and it's called a micro utility pouch. And it's essentially a micro pouch with like a zipper and a key ring in it. So maybe this will look really cute on a purple one of those. This is gonna be such a random customization trip. I'm thinking this on the micro would look really cute. I have these two patches. This one is of Space Mountain and then I have the Disneyland D. And I don't know, like this could be cute on the mini. I don't know if you guys remember this one, but I do have like a little mini Star Wars collection, like an OG collection. So I have that and then I have a matching mini. And for the longest time, I wanted to get a wallet. I have this cutie little Ewok patch that I was gonna put on a wallet. Might be buying two utility micro pouches. I don't know. Good morning, guys. I think the last thing I vlogged in this vlog was me deciding my Stoney Clover stuff. It's been a week since we recorded that. I have some updates to share, and I obviously forgot to vlog when I went to Stoney Clover. I woke up just feeling like doing a chatty vlog, and I was gonna make this a separate vlog from the clips before. I wanted to still include those clips because I literally did that last week, and it kind of ties in to stuff today because at some point I do need to pull out my Stoney Clover bin and pull out some stuff because I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow with my mom. So today we are just gonna have a chatty day together where I kind of catch you up on life as we clean and do stuff throughout the day. We desperately need to make a coffee, which brings me to my first update. Did you not get fed? You're being extra pushy. Why do you keep nudging me? So update number 1 is I got Invisalign. If you haven't noticed, I kind of have a lisp, and it's because I got my retainers on Wednesday and it is now Saturday, so I've only had them for 3 days and my mouth is not quite used to them yet, but for the time being, anytime I have to say an S, it feels very hard. So you're gonna have to excuse the lisp today, but I'm hoping talking more also will help me get used to them faster. In order to drink coffee, we have to take our retainers and clean them. So we're gonna go do that. Then we go make a coffee. Do you want breakfast? Do you want breakfast? Did you not get fed this morning? Do you want nums? You want yummy nums? You want yum yum nums? I'm gonna take that as a yes. I got my aligners on Wednesday and I was dumb and put no real research into not getting them, but just things that I would need. I didn't think that I would actually need anything for them. I just went in thinking I was just gonna get my retainers and can carry on with normal life. I had no idea that how to pop them off anytime you wanted to drink or eat something, and that you actually need a lot of stuff to kind of have them on the go and to clean them. And I literally had nothing but my toothbrush and my normal dental care. So over the past few days, I've bought stuff off of Amazon, and I don't have everything yet. The rest of it should arrive today. I need to be here today because I'm going to Disneyland tomorrow, and I need stuff to be able to take them out in public, and I currently don't have that. So for the past few days, I've strictly only been eating at home. Like I said, I need a coffee. We gotta clean the retainers. Let's pop these suckers out. I'm not gonna show you me popping them out because I'm still struggling. I'm still not used to it. We have our coffee. We've opened up the blinds to get some sunlight in. While I drink my coffee, I want to make the bed, which is gonna be hard because I have a little sidekick right here. Plans for today is pretty much just cleaning. I've kind of woken up and chosen chaos today, honestly. I think I kind of want to change up my cloud painting and move that around. I also do need to clean my bathroom at some point. I want to go and clean my car. I'm thinking of just looping it through Planet Car Wash so I can use the vacuums because I have a lot of dog hair in my car from weeks ago when we went out to San Pedro and Wendy was in the car and she was kind of still shedding at that point. So I have a lot of long German Shepherd hair in my car. So we gotta clean that out. Like I said, we're just gonna kind of chat throughout the day. And I'm just gonna kind of catch you up on things that have been happening in my life. But first, we gotta make this bed. bed is made. It's not made perfectly because of the cat, but like she's made. I didn't drink like an ounce of my coffee. I have a little bit of laundry to put away. Unfortunately for me, our dryer is kind of broken. So I was like drying clothes last night and then it started making this noise like really badly. And I just decided to like leave them in the dryer with the door open since it's been in the 90s. The garage gets really hot. And so I'm hoping just by like osmosis of being in the hot garage, they'll dry. I don't really have anywhere to like hang them in the garage, unfortunately. So I need to go like figure that out at some point. And I also still have wet clothes and still need to do one more load. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might have to go to my aunt's today and like borrow her machines. So there has been one small update to the patio. I bought a few lanterns for the patio and I love them, but I felt like it wasn't enough to fill the space. And so I went the other day to the thrift store and I found two beautiful lanterns, metal. Yeah, they're a little bit used, but like since they were going outside, like I didn't care because they're probably gonna get beat up anyway. Wiped them down, cleaned them up, and they're outside, but like they didn't have candles, which is fine because the ones that I was looking on Amazon for were gonna be like almost $40 for a pair, and I got these for like $18 together, and they're big, like they are big lanterns. And so I had to order some candles for them on Amazon, and the box arrived this morning, so I'm gonna go grab the box so we can open them up and then we can go put the candles out in them and I can kind of show you. We desperately need to water. The heat is actually killing all of my plants. Amazon order. We're gonna open it up. So they come in this box, which I was not expecting. Oh, they're big. These are some big boy candles. Oh, look how big these are. I think they'll be good though. You don't want them too small. Okay, so it looks like I need 3 AA batteries, which I'm fairly certain I do not have. So that means I'm gonna need 6 altogether. So we're gonna have to go buy batteries at some point today. I'm going to drink my coffee because I think it's about time to put the retainers back in. I have to wear them for 22 hours a day and my teeth are a little sore. The first day was definitely like the worst, but they've for sure acclimated a bit. These trays for 2 weeks and then I switched to the next and then I wear those for 2 weeks. She gave me the first 6 and then in 10 weeks I have an appointment for them to assess the progress. Because I think I have like up to 16 trays. Like I have a lot. The reason I'm doing the Invisalign, it's not because I hate my crooked teeth. Like I actually don't mind my crooked teeth. My teeth are so crowded together that it's causing me some dental issues with like keeping them clean. I have to essentially get a deep cleaning every 3 months and my insurance always denies it, and then I have to pay out of pocket like hundreds of dollars every time I go and get a deep cleaning, and I am sick of it. So they said an easy solution would be to uncrowd the teeth, space them out. I have the room for it, and so that's what we're doing. We are fixing it. It's also extremely hard to floss because they're so like squished together. I'm gonna finish this first and we're gonna put the trays back in. We're back. Retainers are in. Mouth is clean. We've changed. So I am thinking, okay, so this painting right here, I'm actually thinking about hanging up on the wall. And then my coffee cup painting that I have just like chilling on the floor, I think I want to hang above there. So we're going to try and figure that out. You're on my bookcase right now, so I'm so sorry for the weird angle, but I like don't have a tall tripod for this camera. So we're going to figure this out while we chat about something that I haven't shared with you guys. What? You want to be held? Okay, so as you know, if you've seen some of my past vlogs, one of my best friends is battling cancer right now. She has leukemia, which is really rare for someone her age. So that was really hard. We found out in like late January, early February. And ever since I found out the news, like I had really been struggling and I was absolutely devastated by this and for her and her family.
It's still hard, don't get me wrong, and it still sometimes doesn't feel real, but I was also having a hard time adjusting from like seeing her all the time and talking to her all the time and going to Pilates every week and like coffee catch-ups on the weekends and texting every day to like literally nothing. To seeing her maybe every few months, getting a text here and there when she's having a hard time with her treatment. I have like no communication with her, especially if she's at City of Hope. And so because of that, I decided to start therapy. Luckily for me, my insurance covers it because they did an assessment and they did deem that I do need therapy. Essentially, I have a adjustment disorder with a touch of depression and anxiety, but I already knew about the anxiety. And so since May, I have been in therapy every week. They said that I needed to do weekly sessions. And so I have a wonderful therapist named Carla. She's actually the best, and she's been really helpful. And I just had a session on Thursday, and I've made a lot of progress, which I'm really proud of myself for. And because of that, we are now moving to bi-weekly sessions. But essentially, I'm doing problem-solving therapy. I've definitely noticed a change in like my emotional regulation and, you know, all of the things. Thinking we just like center it there. I think that could be cute. This painting, well, it's like a print of a painting from an artist that I really love. And it says do not hang with wire, but it has a little thing. But I'm thinking of putting it, I don't even know if you can see this because it's tracking my face, but like hanging her here. And through the process, I've learned a lot about like how little I give myself credit for things and how little I take care of myself emotionally, because I'm a very caring person and I put like so many other people before me and my needs. And so it's been really good. And part of my recent homework has been to stop multitasking, because multitasking actually causes more stress than you think, especially if you're a more anxious person and you're very like in your head about everything. Multitasking just like accelerates your stress by like tenfold. And so I've learned recently to stop multitasking and do one thing at a time and really putting your attention and focus on that one thing. And I've actually felt a lot less stressed this past week because of it. Nails, and I have a hammer here because I've been working on a gallery wall where my calendar is, so I already have this in my room. I'm going to try and measure this out on the wall. Okay, moment of truth. Is it straight? Oh, she doesn't look crooked to me. But I'm notorious for things being crooked. Sit with this for at least a week before I decide if I want to put it back or not. Here. Okay, that is definitely not centered. I'm gonna measure and I need to plug this into charge, so we'll be back. I did nothing crazy. I'm so sorry for the bad angle. But I did clean the nightstand, and I'm gonna try and show you, but I don't know if it's gonna let me. Deep clean this corner, and then like I wiped down my bookshelves. I didn't do anything crazy, I promise. You didn't miss anything, but this is what the paintings look like. It might not stay this way. I think I'm gonna text my aunt just to see if she's even home and around, and then this way I can go dry my jeans. My aunt was like, come over, so I just finished a little bowl of cherries. By the way, I love cherries, and I know cherry season is coming to a close, so I'm literally going to be eating as many cherries as possible. I'm just, I think, gonna prepare, because she may let me wash my car while I'm there. So I may just bring like a little baggie. Okay, retainer's back in. We're packing a bag. I don't know why. Oh, that's why. I went walking yesterday and I've been getting chewed up, so I have bug spray in my purse, but I don't need headphones, but I think I'm going to take them anyway. Okay, we have a bathing suit top, just in case, and then I need to grab my Kindle, and then from the bathroom, I'm going to grab some sunblock, some type of chapstick, because with Invisalign, my lips are getting so dried and chapped. Okay, have that. I have sandals in my car actually that I can use, so that's gonna be it for the bag. I'm gonna grab the sunblock and then we're going over to the aunt's house. So we decided to do this instead of washing our car at the aunt's house because it is too hot outside. So I'm very excited to get this clean though. Back home, the car is clean. I went to Target. Target was like low-key overstimulating for me. Like, people were just like being super annoying, and there was a lot of people there, and it's outside. Anyway, we didn't film being in Target. One of the things that I've learned through my therapy journey is that everything that I considered like self-care, for the most part, were like maintenance habits, like going to Pilates, eating healthy. Like, I didn't actually do those things because I like necessarily enjoy them and they make me feel good and like calm and relaxed. I did them because I knew that they were good for me. And I've learned that a lot of my self-care falls in like the maintenance category. So throughout this journey, I am trying to be better about actually doing self-care things for me, things that like, you know, are actual self-care. And one of those has been like doing my toenails at home. Like, I obviously go and get manicures. I have an appointment next week for these to change them out for August. But I do my pedicures at home because like doing my toes feels like a maintenance thing. I turn it into a self-care thing by like being extra about it. So I set up my little foot spa with some Epsom salt. After I take my feet out, I put a foot mask on and I literally am forced to then just sit. I'm excited to do that tomorrow. I'm to put in the batteries into the candles. I'm so sticky from like cleaning my car. Luckily, the car wash wasn't busy, so I got to go in straight away, but then like as soon as I went through, I noticed like a bunch of people arrived, so I had really good timing with that. And yeah, it was like pretty quick. My car is nice and clean. I did not get all the dog hair out because some of it is like stuck in the carpet, so I'm gonna try taking my lint roller and seeing if I can get it out with that. Ooh, cute. We're gonna put the other one in and then we're gonna go grab the other batteries for the room. Let's pack our bag for Disneyland. Invisalign pouch. We'll go through it tomorrow because it's gonna be 10 o'clock already. I really want to shower, so we'll do an unpack with me tomorrow. We are back from Disneyland. I didn't vlog when I was there because it was like a mother-daughter date and I really wanted to enjoy the morning with my mom. Literally no makeup, just sunscreen, contacts, because our only goal today was to do Grizzly River because we love that ride, especially in the summer. And so we always plan one day in the summer where we go early and we do that ride first thing and we get soaking wet and then we just like walk around and shop as we dry off. So that day was today. Before we jump into the Stoney Clover, as I was packing last night, I did promise you a little unpacking video, so we're gonna do that. I did bring my hat with me today because I knew I wasn't gonna be wearing makeup, so I wanted to protect my face, and this was one of the best things that I ever purchased from them. Then I had this on my bag, like a little keychain, but inside I actually have pins that I attempted to trade with. Like, I have 3 of him and I just have like a whole mess of them in here. And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, I was heavy on the pin trading, like when it first started. I love pins. I have a whole collection of them, and some of them are worth a lot of money. But lately, like, pin trading's kind of been like buzzing more, and I've kind of wanted to get back into it because I do love the mystery packs, but I get so many duplicates, and if my mom doesn't want to take them, like I don't know what to do with them. So I wanted to get back into pin trading, but it's low-key been very discouraging because they're so strict nowadays, and like there are rules. But I'm gonna go with my friend next weekend and her twins, and they're gonna teach me the ropes because her kids are all into it. So I'm like, great, the kids can teach me because I know nothing. We took the mini backpack, we had our wallet. I got there and my phone was dead, and I had charged it all last night on the charger, so I think my phone charger doesn't work anymore because it did the same thing the night before, and so I'm just like, ugh. So I had to freaking buy a $40 fuel rod, which I did not want to do because I own like 2 of these and I did not need another one, but here we are. So fuel rod was added to the backpack. I brought a fan, which I actually didn't end up using because it was pretty breezy, and fans are great when like there's no air circulation, but when it's actually breezy, like you can't even feel the fan. And then I took this out of my Invisalign kit, which I'm gonna put back into it because my lips are hella chapped. Like it is low-key kind of painful, like I feel like they're gonna split, so we may have to switch to Vaseline because it is not pleasant. I brought a sketchbook, which did not even go to Animation Academy. And then all that's left in the backpack is my Invisalign kit. I just put it in this for now, which I'm not actually going to use, and now I need to wash it because like something leaked inside of it. But I think I'm gonna get just a small pouch. I don't know. It depends because I tried this out and it leaked. And so I don't know if I'm necessarily going to be using this like for actually on the go. And then I had my little mouthwash. I used up one of these, but I put in a couple of toothbrushes. They're kind of wet because, again, that thing leaked. Woof. My Star Chewy, which was great. I chewed on that and it was perfect, as well as my tool to help pop out the corners. And I have one of these, but it got wet, so I don't know if it's still going to work or if I should throw it away. And that is it for that. I'm gonna go look at my vlog to see what the last like Stoney Clover items were that I shared with you, and then we'll just do a quick run through of literally like everything else that I've gotten since then. Okay, you are very precariously balanced. Also, I'm so sorry for like the close quarters. I don't even know how I filmed my last one because I had it like right here and I was sitting on the floor. So I'm so sorry if this is like in your face. I'm gonna go through all the new pouches that I have in bags. I'm just not gonna do patches because patches is like a whole nother ball game, and I feel like this vlog is getting a little on the long side. I think we're just gonna start with Disney because that's gonna be the quickest and easiest to pick out of the pile. I did release a Cinderella collection, which if you've been following me and you know I am a Cinderella girly through and through. So I have a clock round box pouch. It's essentially a jewelry case, but it's like completely empty on the inside. I also got a jumbo fanny. Now this is the last jumbo fanny that I have purchased in a year. I think I'm like coming out of my fanny phase, which is fine because I feel like I have a good amount. I don't have like a crazy amount, but I have enough where I feel satisfied, and I feel like I'm moving more into like purse timeline. But again, it has this beautiful Cinderella print on it in the most perfect blue, and the zip pull has a little glass slipper with a little rhinestone. And the best part about the new jumbo fannies, which this is my only one that has this feature, but on the inside now there is a zip pocket, so it's so convenient to like throw your wallet in or like chapstick or whatever. So I got a Pochette 2. So this is like, so I'm just gonna give you a sneak. So this is a Pochette 1. I did get it in Norier, and we'll get into that in a second, but you can see it's like her bigger sister. So Pochette number 2 in the Cinderella print, as I just showed you. This was one of the customizations from the start of the video. Again, this is the utility micro pouch. It has the zip in the back, and then on the inside it has a little hook, a little O-ring, so you can either like clip your key onto the O-ring, or you can clip this onto something because this will zipper with this hanging out. As you also saw, I didn't realize that I hadn't shown this to you yet, but my mini backpack. This was an exclusive collab with Disneyland Parks. This one was sold at Disney World and Disneyland, but it's Main Street. Same collection, they also came out with this pink print, which again, I showed you earlier, but this is also a newer addition to my collection. This is a small pouch. This is what I'm building my new collection for Disneyland after. My thought is like, that is my daytime backpack. This is like Disney After Dark backpack. The zip pull has a little castle with fireworks in the background, and there's one rhinestone in the shape of Mickey. And then to match that collection, she still has the tags because we just got her done. And then we have another one that I got. This is to finish my Star Wars set. It's another utility micro. Speaking of Star Wars, they did come out with a Mandalorian collection. I think this was before May the 4th this year, so I bought a small, and you're gonna laugh at me. Inside is green, it's a Star Wars, very cute. So I got the small, and then I got a, what I thought was a mini backpack, and that like this was going to fit into the backpack, and it was just gonna be like a little duo set. But it wasn't a mini backpack, it was a micro backpack, and this is literally like the same size of the backpack. A petite pouch. I love the size. It's smaller than a mini. I mean a small. This is a small. This is the petite. I wish they made core colors in this, or had at least one of these in every collection, because I genuinely love this size so much. This thing that's really like in the Disney category is I have this Periwinkle backpack. This is a full-size backpack. There's no water bottle holder or anything, but I'm thinking this is going to be the last piece for my Cinderella collection for now. And I want to put "Oh, that clock," and then the O in clock will be the clock patch, which I have somewhere, but I don't have the letters for it yet. So everyday items, Norier Pouchette. I bought this right before my birthday trip to New York, and it didn't come in time, but I was able to bring it with me in April when I went to New York. And my boyfriend is calling me sometimes. Hello? Rude. He'll call back. Surprise. Okay, well, I'm gonna try calling him then.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated.
Oh, we're just gonna continue to record. Speaking of New York. Hello?
Can you come pick me up at 6:30?
Speaking of New York, when I was there for my birthday trip in November, I visited the store on Bleecker, and I got this little embroidered I Heart SCL mini pouch because it reminds me of the I Heart New York like logo, I guess, for lack of a better term, that you see everywhere, but it's Stoney Clover equivalent, and I bought it in New York. It's also my only thing in sapphire, but I really like it because like if she gets dirty or whatever, you won't be able to tell. We're gonna move into the fall collection from last year. Y'all, the fall collection had me in a freaking chokehold, and I had to like pull in the reins on the purchasing, but I did purchase this mini in this like really pretty teal peacock color. I don't really remember the name of it, but it is a micro, and I keep my other Canon mini camera in it. So I got a Pouchette number 3 for when I went to London last year. So if you saw the London vlogs, you saw this bag a lot because it was like one of the 2 bags that I brought with me. And she's in this gorgeous like chocolate brown color, and I love her so much. And then I bought this strap. This isn't the strap that came with her, but I just loved the braiding on it so much and the gold detail, and I felt like it really elevated this bag, and I use this bag all the time. This is such a great size. Also from that collection, I bought this amazing laptop case. I use this daily. Like, this is my laptop case for work because my work computer is a laptop. It has all these compartments and zippers and a magnetic flap for your laptop, and then it has double-sided outside pouches, and I'm obsessed with this. I love the little bow stitched details on it. We're gonna move on to woven. So we bought a woven pochette. I think this one was called the mini tote. I could be wrong, but it's just a little woven tote, and it has a magnetic snap closure. Use this all the time. Fits my Kindle. So good. I bought I don't remember what this one was called. I think this one's also like a pochette crossbody bag. I don't really remember, but again, little handle straps, can be crossbody, like the straps totally you can hook on and off. I also use this one a ton. Then recently, like very recently, like I got this, I think like last week in the mail, they had another drop with woven, and I bought a seashell bag. Move on to Liberty. We're gonna start with this. This is a pochette too in Liberty. Liberty's a little more expensive when it comes to collaborations, and I never really understood why, because they always do a collection with Liberty. And after going to London, I very much appreciate owning Liberty now, because I didn't know that Liberty was a store that produces their own fabrics and they make these prints. So them collabing with them, like I thought it was just a company, and it is, but I didn't understand like the textile aspect of it. Especially now that I've been there, I feel like it's like a if you know you know type of thing. So we bought this one. It's perfect. It has a little bit of pink in it, but it's mostly blue, and it was honestly giving me like Aurora vibes, like make it pink, make it blue. So they also came out with this really cool pouch, and I forget what it's called, but it's kind of like a wallet. You have a zipper portion here, and then it has this little snap front, which is great. I love this for like just going out at night, and it comes with this heart like carabiner hook, which I've actually been using separately from this recently, because I've been putting like plush keychains on this and then hooking this on the other bags. The last thing that I got from that collection was this micro. It is a blue denim with stitched heart like puffy pattern, a large pouch, and I got it embroidered with booked on it. I'm trying to see, it says booked. Sorry, the gimbal again, I don't know how to use it properly. It says booked, and I keep like my current like TBR for my yearly curriculum. And last thing is the duffel that I took to get customized. I'm obsessed with how it came out. It says Lindsay in the pearl, and I love it so much. It's like gonna be so nice to travel with this. Hopefully I have like a staycation or something coming up where I need a duffel bag, because I really want to use it. That is it. That is the end of this vlog. I'm gonna leave you here, guys. I don't even know how we got here, but this is where we are. Thank you so much for watching this kind of impromptu, chaotic, all over the place, chatty vlog. I will list all of the new Stoney Clover down below, just like I did in the first one. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.